A brand new color just came to Tesla. New Tesla rims are now available. A final confirmed range on the new Model 3 and more. Let's get into all of it in today's video. First and foremost, we have seen a lot of incentives for the Model Y. Specifically, the latest 0.99% financing has just changed. Did you hear about this? If you're electing a 72-month financing term on your Model Y, well, now that 0.99% financing is increasing to 1.99. Now that's a pretty small change, but I did want to make you aware of that limited time offer. Again, those financing terms are ending this incentive at the end of May. But speaking of the Model Y just got brand new Gemini wheels. Now you have the original silver Gemini wheels are now called Gemini Light, and now you have a Gemini dark version. Now for $500, you can get the new dark metallic Gemini wheels. The silver original light Gemini wheels are still available, but now you have record low financing and a new wheel option now for the Model Y. Shifting to the Model 3, two new points for the Model 3. Number one, if you are considering the new refreshed Model 3 called Highland, now you're going to pay less for those wheels. The Nova wheels just decreased in price from the 19-inch Nova wheels from $1,500 down to $1,000. And point number two for the Model 3, the Model 3 Performance, the highly anticipated fastest spec of the Model 3, is finally seeing a confirmed range from the EPA. On the Tesla website, the estimate was 296 miles. Well, the EPA came back and said the Model 3 Performance is now rated for, get this, 303 miles, or 7 more miles than Tesla's estimate. This is great news for the Model 3 Performance. Tesla just came out with a video talking about the details of the range of the Model 3 Performance and how these specific details are unique to the Model 3 Performance to allow for the most range. Check it out.
The ducts on the side here, where we take the air from the front of the car and really duct it around the wheel. And it's a different splitter across the front too, so that helps with the downforce and the overall lift balance of the car. And you can see, like, even the details here where we want downforce in the center of the car, but then we want range and aero efficiency. We have this little notch here. Maybe it's a detail that somebody would think is just a styling cue, but it's actually a performance element to the spoiler.
Tesla just announced a brand new color. Did you know that Tesla recently announced a Lunar Silver? Silver is now returning back to Teslas, but you can't get it in the two most popular vehicles. Let's talk about it. We just saw a new color added in the Quicksilver to the Model Y, both the long range and the performance, not currently available in that long range rear wheel drive. But this Quicksilver was a recent new color, and then Tesla added a new color, Lunar Silver. Tesla describes this color as lighter highlights and having deeper shadows. It's a clean silver with a metallic effect and a subtle blue tint. Tesla describes this as having more contrasts for the lighter and darker shades, having a metallic and technical and dynamic finish, giving you a more vibrant silver. So this silver is currently available for the Model S and X. So could this arrive for the Model 3? Well, the Model Y received the Quicksilver, so will this Lunar Silver move from the S and the X to include the Model 3? How much does this cost? Currently, if you're electing the Lunar Silver, it's going to cost you for the S and X $2,500. As always, if you are buying a Tesla 3 or Y, the links to the best accessories are down below. It does support the channel, which I would greatly appreciate. Things you need, like a screen protector, floor mats, console organizers, all of which don't come with your Tesla. Let's get on to the next point. Did you know that Tesla just came out with their 2023 impact report, giving us important statistics on their Tesla batteries and components, Tesla supercharging, record statistics on Autopilot, and more? Let's break this down. Autopilot had its best year yet in 2023. Listen to this. Did you know that Autopilot has an incident of a crash once in every 7.63 million miles, a 16% improvement from the all-time best. So now Tesla's Autopilot is getting even better with even more Tesla drivers on the road. In comparison, for those not using Autopilot, there was one crash in every 955,000 miles versus a normal gas vehicle. According to the latest NHTSA statistics from 2022, that comes in at one crash in every 670,000 miles. This is the first time that Tesla has released these Autopilot figures in over a year, but we see improvements from last year to 2022. So this is great news if you're thinking about using Autopilot or even Tesla's full self-driving. Speaking of Tesla technology, did you know that if you plan on charging at Superchargers, Tesla has just announced an over 99% reliability for their supercharging network, of which there is 100% renewable energy powering those superchargers. In this impact report, Tesla did report 100% renewable supercharging through a combination of on-site resources and annual renewable electricity matching. The impressive statistics go on and on for Tesla. In this impact report, Tesla reported that 99% of Tesla recalls did not require a service on-site visit. So that means that any recall, 99% of them, required an over-the-air software update that could take place overnight and get downloaded to your Tesla. What about battery life? Something that if you're considering buying a Tesla is really important. How much battery stays in a Model Y and Model 3, let's say after 200,000 miles? Tesla reported that Model Y and Model 3 batteries are meant to last longer than the vehicle. On average, for those vehicles at 200,000 miles, it was reported an 85% battery original capacity on average. So on average, even if you drive your Tesla over 200,000 miles, on average, you should expect 83% of your battery still to remain as the day that you bought it. And it's very possible that you could reach 200,000 miles. Did you know that Tesla owners drive their vehicles as a daily driver quite often? I purchased my Model 3 in 2021, and on average, I drive 17,691 miles. This is my daily driver, and most Model Y owners are the same, with the average reported use at 13,768 average yearly miles for Model Y. Tesla is not going anywhere. Tesla just reported the job application performance for their year 2023 with 5.9 million job applicants that year. Get this, that's a 64% increase versus 2022. So it's clear there's a lot of excitement around new projects like the Model 3 Highland for this year, the Cybertruck, Robotaxi, Optimus or Tesla Bot, full self-driving, the Cybertruck. There's so many different projects, and that's just mostly their hardware. But there's other products like Tesla Semi, the rumored $25,000 Tesla, maintaining the supercharging network, and more. So 2022 versus 2023 was a huge year for job applicants wishing to work at Tesla. So 99% uptime at superchargers, 99% of recalls don't require an on-site visit. Your battery life is going to last longer than your vehicle, and Tesla drivers love the Model 3 and the Model Y as a daily driver. There are new colors for the S and the X, changes to those Model Y financing rates, again for a limited time, and so much more information on the Model 3 performance. There's going to be a lot more changes coming the rest of the year. The only way I know that you're out there watching is to drop a like and make sure to subscribe if you like this video. As always, this is Matt from Frunk to Trunk. We will see you in the next video.